What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Elude, Stalwart playing World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. This is the beta. This is episode 81, and today I'm going to be playing Elude rather. Almost called him Lucido because he's just like my Worgen rogue, but he's a Worgen druid. Yesterday I got a fist weapon and a held in offhand. I thought it looked pretty cool. Things just swinging around everywhere, the lantern. But yeah, I'm trying to use fist weapons on him. He's a feral druid. He's 116. And yesterday I met a couple of buddies. I had a couple Canadian friends that I made. I was running some dungeons, and I think it was, I want to say Freehold, but it wasn't Freehold. It was the one that was all like watery. And there's like, at the end, the elephantitis guy you gotta fight. But yeah, we were running that, and this demon hunter was like, you know, www.twitch.tv.com, and he was like, subscribe to my channel. Sorry about that. I had this thing was unmuted for some reason. But yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to him. Let me see if I can find out his name. No, it's none of those guys. Let's see. I know it was Mike and Corey. I know their real names, but I wanted to shout out his channel as well. I don't know if I can find out where it was though. It was like Mac, M-A-K-K. It's starting to come back to me. Here, let me just search it then. Mac. No, not 69. I'm trying to see, okay, look, let's see who I'm following. I subbed to him too, so maybe he'll be on my subs. How do I even find? Okay, these are online friends, recommended, follow channels, but where are my sub channels? I'm gonna give this guy a shout out. God help me, I'm going to give him a shout out. Just give me a second, guys. Gotta find this guy's name. I was literally just running with him yesterday. But yeah, Mac is the streamer, aka Mike, and Corey was his buddy. I feel like such a scrub. I don't know how YouTube or Twitch works, rather. Oh, show more. Here it is. Okay. Maybe not. Oh my God. Where's my friend? I just subbed to him yesterday. Maybe it's because he's in Canada. It could just be because he's offline. He's not showing up on my list. Maybe I have too many people already as it is. Based on my history, it's trying to show me stuff. What about based on my subscriptions? You want to show me who I'm subbed to there, Twitch? Any chance in that? How about showing me who I'm subbed to, huh? Let's do that. But he plays Fortnite. He plays well, we met in World of Warcraft on beta. Ran some dungeons last night and did some questing. M-A-K. I'm in his Discord. Let me just look at his Discord, because I'm Mac_69. It is _69. There he is. Okay, guys. We got it now. This is him. Alright, so let me pop that up on the screen for you guys so we can get this stream started today. Today's stream. So this is Mac. This is his demon hunter. I realize things are kind of cropped funny right now because I haven't actually. But this is his channel, Max69. Got some cool like green stuff here. This is the demon hunter I ran with. He's actually on live on Proudmoore, it appears, with Adventures Inc. And yeah, he's further progressed than I am. But I think he also said he has one of every tune. That's interesting. He's on Hyjal. I used to have tunes on Hyjal. But yeah, here's his YouTube channel as well. I think I'll even sub to his YouTube channel because I didn't yesterday. Forgive the cropping and stuff. Yeah, Matt Gaming. Here he is. Oh, not very many subscribers. I'll be the first. Yeah. All right, and we got the bell on. I don't think he streams very much on YouTube. Maybe he does polished videos, or just it looks like his raids. Well, he's got a gear grind as well. So he does like raids and mythics and stuff like that he'll upload to YouTube. And yeah, he's been doing this for a while. At least 7 months ago. But yeah, I highly recommend checking out Mac _ Gaming 69 on YouTube. Also, check him out on Twitch, Mac with 2 Ks _ 69 on Twitch. Alright. Cool guy. He had a cool guy, cool buddy as well, so they were a good group to run with. Alright, so I'm gonna get into it now. We're Elude, the pirate worgen with the lantern feral kitty. And we're just gonna queue right up and start picking up our quests where we left off yesterday. That means finding a flight path. And I believe I've done this once or twice, so maybe I can find it this time. Going the wrong way. It looks like it's out and around here. I think I can fly right back out to where we left off. They were tearing up that zone out there though. What is this zone? Stormsong Valley. I think we started moving up north of Stormsong Valley, so yeah, that was pretty cool. Running with them guys. We got a lot of progression done. We helped each other killed a few of the wanted names, the group quests and stuff like that, but I think we ultimately figured out we can kind of just solo it all if we really wanted. But it was still interesting to hear, like, you know, where they were getting hung up in the quests, or where I was getting hung up where I couldn't find out where they were. Try to center this camera a little better. Sorry about that. But yeah, also, I found out if you're in war mode and your buddies are in just like PvE rather, and they don't have war mode enabled, you're in 2 different instances of the world. Now that probably seems obvious to you guys, but usually in Legion, when you group with people, you get phased automatically over to where they're at, and that's not the case if you got war mode enabled. So make sure you turn that off if you're trying to group with friends that are PvE, and then also make sure that they enable it if you know they're trying to group with you. I was kind of digging war mode because of the XP bonus and all that, and you know, as I think of it now, before I flew out here, I probably should have went back and toggled it on, because I wanted to test some of those abilities as well. I think I will. I think I'm gonna, before I get too deep into anything out here, I gotta go to Stormwind, so it's either Orgrimmar if you're Horde or Stormwind if you're Alliance to toggle war mode on. I like it because you get more XP and you get a couple extra abilities. I think you get more XP, but I know you get a couple extra abilities. I wasn't really happy with the abilities that I picked, so I think I may have a go at it again, except this time I'm going to pick some different abilities. I found that I don't really go to bear form very often, and if I am going to bear form, I'm kind of useless in bear form. I am the Guardian Affinity though, and that's what's strange. It's like I get Iron Fur and Frenzied Regeneration when I'm in bear, but that's it. Like, I don't have anything else unless I haven't dragged it out to my bar. You can't use your Brutal Slash in bear, but I think you can use Swipe. So maybe if I wasn't spec'd for Brutal Slash, I could swipe. That could be something in my setup that I'm doing wrong though. Like, maybe I'm supposed to. Mangle, I do have Mangle. I'm still going to be looking for Stormwind. There's a portal down here somewhere. Let me find. How's that music? Is that too loud for you guys? Let me know. Sounds good on my ears. Mighty Bash, Moonfire, Prow Rake. Nothing regarding bear form though. Stampeding Roar's kind of bear form. Yeah, and then we get into the passives. There's no Maul unless you spec for it, and there is Swipe, I believe, if you spec out of it, because I spec'd into Brutal Slash, so I've kind of gotten rid of my Swipe. Make sure Discord's announcing. Yeah, cool. Episode 81's live. It did announce to the Discord that's working as intended. Like my cuz says, Jeebus, I actually got up 10 minutes ago and that dude started at 5 a.m. our time. Oh, that's like 3 hours ago. That sucks. We're trying to get beta keys. We need a beta key for cuz, and anybody that's giving those away, like, I feel sketchy trying to participate in it myself because I already have a key, but these competitions, I mean, if you're a winner, you're a winner, right? They shouldn't discriminate if you already have beta. Trying to help my cousin get on. Anybody watching these vids, if y'all got access to beta, let me know. We want to give cuz the key so he can get logged in, and he wants to test out to find out what his main's gonna be. And I know we only got 2 months, like it's not very far off, but still preparation. There's piss poor performance prevents proper preparation. So we're trying to get properly prepared so our performance isn't piss poor. And the sooner we can get some keys into, or a key into cuz's hands, the better, I think. Now I'm in Stormwind. Oh, PvP mode. Let's go. For the Alliance! Alright, Malorn's swiftness, it's okay. I had like some movement speed increased. Like that was cool. But nothing to really write home about. I mean, you run just about as fast as you normally do. What is flight form? It doesn't tell you what your actual speed is. Like, I don't know if there's a way to enable that. Maybe in the interface options. Display. Yeah, I know on LVUI you can actually like enable your movement speed over here where your enhancements are, so you can see how fast you're going. And you also used to just be able to mouse over like your travel form up here to see how fast you're going, but apparently that's not the case anymore. That's not how that works. So there's no real telling like how fast you're moving, and I just don't know if it's totally worth it. And then you also have, it says Battlegrounds and Arena, your movement speeds increased by 20%. So I think it's actually about 20% either way you go, outside or inside of Battlegrounds. Not very impressive in my opinion. I thought having a lot of movement speed would be very cool, but I'm not so into it anymore. Guardian Affinity, I found that I'm not into Guardian Affinity either as much. So I did spec out of the bear form thing here, and I went for Enraged Maim, but again, like I don't really use that a whole lot. So here, King of the Jungle, for every enemy you have Rip active on, your damage and movement speed is increased by 3 times. That could be good. Thorns, sprout thorns. 12 seconds when victim to melee attacks, thorns deal. Attacks also have their movement speeds. Okay, so you can get thorns on yourself, do damage to people that attack you, but also slow them down. Earth and Grasp, entangling roots is no longer dispellable, reduces the target's chance to hit by 80%, but now has a 80% cooldown, or 10% or 10-second cooldown rather. Jesus. Stampeding Roar, it clears all roots and snares. King of the Jungle, that's the one we just read. Ferocious Wound. Attacking with a 5 combo point Ferocious Bite reduces the target's maximum health by up to 8% for 30 seconds, stacking up to 2 times. It can only be active on 1 target at a time. That could be cool. That's 16% of somebody's health gone just off of Ferocious Biting. Rip and Tear instantly applies Rake and Rip to the target. There was a reason why I didn't go for that. Rake has a 60% chance if used on a target that does not already have Rake. Yeah, I don't know if Fresh Wound and Rip and Tear work well together. Savage Momentum, interrupting a target with Skull Bash resets target's Fury, or Savage Fury, Tiger's Fury. Jesus. I'm having problems reading. Let me get more coffee in me. Protector of the Grove, you throw a big party heal. Tooth and Claws, the bear thing. I'm not impressed with these feral abilities. They don't seem too awesome. Let's go with, we got Enraged Maim. Maybe instead of Malorn's swiftness, we'll go with Rip and Tear, and just try that out. And then enraged maims are stun. PvP, good to have a stun, but even still, like, you have a stun here. 10-second cooldown, 1060 damage, 8-yard range, versus 10-second cooldown, 8-yard range, 5 combo points, 35 energy, 712 physical damage, incapacitating. I don't know how that's any better than this. Because you got maim and I don't think it's active actually. Because it's supposed to be enraged maim. It only says maim. That could be something that's not working. I don't see the difference. I don't see why that's any better. I'm gonna go with every rip you have active on a target. And then hopefully Rip and Tear activates Fresh Wound with the 60% crit chance. That would be nice. We could hope. Blood Talons, I find myself using that, but I don't know if it's any better than these other ones. I'm gonna go with Moment of Clarity instead this time. Ferocious Bite deals 20% damage and always refreshes the duration of Rip, or Savage Roar. Finishing move that increases damage and lasts longer per combo point. King of the Jungle replaces Berserk. Jagged Wounds, they deal their full damage faster. This is nice because it's good short burst, but I also think sometimes that I'm running out of energy refreshing these. So I'm gonna try Incarnation King of the Jungle just to experiment. I'm experimenting with these things. Balance affinity so I can be a boom chicken. Tiger Dash is super fun. I really like it, but maybe I'll switch to Charge. I also have Renewal, which is a big heal. I don't know about that one. I'm probably not going to. Predator, Tiger's Fury, resets when the target dies with one of your bleed effects active. I think I like that. I like Predator, but Moonfire while Cat and Kitty could be cool too. Maybe we'll try. Let's do some Moonfiring. Okay, so where are we putting these buttons then? So King of the Jungle's there already. Boom Chicken. The Boomkin. Maybe we'll put it here instead of the bear form. Bear form we'll just throw up here for now. We need Moonfire somewhere, because now in Kitty we can Moonfire. So I think this will be going off often. We're gonna rearrange a little bit. Boomkin's gonna go up here. We'll put it on 7. I don't know if I'm gonna regret this setup later, but we'll see how it goes and then adjust from there. Our mastery is bleed damages are increased. So we should see Omen of Clarity a whole lot more. We're going to be going Boomkin, and I may need to set the buttons up on that as well. This is the downside to Druids, by the way, mind you. It's like, you got bars on bars on bars, and it can be a struggle. It can be a little bit of a struggle. I want to keep all of my bars uniform, so no matter what mode I'm switched in, the moves are where I expect them. And I'm thinking stealth here. Prowl. Actually, Prowl's there, so I can still get into Kitty pretty easily. Let's put the bear on 9. No, we'll keep that up there. What else? That's all we got for Boomkin is Star Surge, Lunar Strike. Alright, let's find the flight path. Now, I think there's one over here. There's an objective here. Speak with Captain Flynn Fairwind. I don't know if I want to start another zone. Oh, this is the Island Expeditions. I haven't done these yet. So, hey, here it is. My first take on Island Expeditions. Oh, is this the one where I'm playing the AI?
Bring her in. Try not to hit anything. And get the gangplanks down, thanks.
Ooh, this could be interesting. Collect 500 Azerite. I'm under the ground. Okie dokie. There's some Azerite. Let's go get it.
Wow, that is a big chunk of Azeroth.
Sure is.
Find that sucker, and we'll get the shards back to the ship right away.
35. There's one over there. Run to it fast. I don't know how pressing the time's gonna be. I'm already feeling it. I'm like, oh shit.
That's a nice haul. Good work. All right.
And I'm lagging all over the place.
Right source near your position. Give it a look.
Give it a look, see, would ya? Yeah. Yeah, 65 ms. Not bad. This guy over here looks like a big deal. Let's go check him out. Encrusted King Scuttler.
That's a big monster.
That's a big bitch.
Coated in Azerite resin. Really extracted.
We're gonna go King of the Jungle mode. Oh, we should have been Combo Boy finishing a while back. Get out of that mess. Now we do have our PvP mode enabled, but it doesn't appear as though we have any active abilities from it in this mode. Yeah, I can't use my Rip and Tear talent. I am King of the Jungle mode. I didn't see any appearance change.
What are you gonna do? Azerite's Azeroth. We just spotted a huge load of Azerite nearby. This is going to be good.
Yeah, this is a bit laggy. I don't know if it's my... I don't think it's my interwebs. No, my interwebs are fine.
Here.
Look at all this stuff.
Guess you never know who's gonna show up on these, and they've also collected Azerite. Well, that's convenient. Just
I want to move this thing because he's covering up my combo points. Isn't there a way to get combo points up over their head? I don't really know. I'm gonna have to look for that. Okay, come on. I can moonfire. Haha! That's something I could do. Okay. So now we're only really using our predatory swiftness or our instant cast heal when we really need a heal. It's not buffing our damage anymore, so we're going to try not to waste the global cooldown on that. Yeah, we're just wrecking people. Our Omen of Clarity's popping more often, so we have more energy to kind of spin. That's pretty nice. I like opening with that rip, or yeah, the rake. Whenever you first open up with the rake and stealth, you stun them. That gives me just enough time to start like stacking the bleeds on them. I wonder if I could just grab all these guys. Let's go for Aka Ukuzuzu. Now I'm gonna go for a stun this finisher. Yeah, it's probably for the best too because he was starting to spin there. I still have my finisher. Alright. I was debating on a bite or rip there. I always think that the rip and the rake are named wrong. Like I think one should be the other. Alright, he's starting to do some damage. I'm gonna pop a defensive and we're gonna step out of that one because I can't stun. Oh shit, let's just do a short cooldown finisher. Nope, he's immune to stun. Oh no, we got a friend. Popping a defensive. Alright, good deal. Okay, let's grab this bag. That's 70 Azerite there. This is our tracker up here at the top. We need about 12 more, 10 more. Oh, we got some buddies.
Like the island
Roundhouse, eh?
Dandalari ship on the horizon. I see
A
there
Zandalari ship on the horizon? Hey, how about you get out of my face, buddy, so I can see what's happening on my bars? I really gotta move that. I need the move anything add-on. Fight him. Heal. Oh my word. And now we're gonna start fighting the opposing faction. I was wondering when that was gonna start kicking off. Alright, so he says let's get moving before we catch their attention. Where do we go? Does he want us to go, what, back to the ship, or explore the uncharted island, get back to the ship? Okay, the ship's on the coast, right? Where? Shift M? Is this map by chance show anything? No, doesn't look like it does. So I think I was up north. Let me run up north. Uh-oh. Oh, they're fighting each other. I got worried. I thought there was some horde over there. I was like, oh shit, we're about to start getting real. But no, we're good. Let's run over this way. Yeah, a little bit of frame rates. I'm having some frame rates right now. It says we're at 70 and 80 though. Strange. Maybe it could be because I've never been out here. I'm loading resources still. Ah, here we are. Back this way. Maybe that's the Zandalari ship. Oh shit. And then there's some Azerite here I can grab. There's nothing nearby. I can come out. I wonder when stuff's gonna start popping off here. 607.
Get those planks up. We're shipping out immediately. Last thing I need is holes in my ship.
You want me to get the planks up? Oh, okay. I was like, what do I do? And just as we go out, they come in. Interesting. So is that it? That was the island expedition? I was expecting more resistance from the enemy forces. Okay, upstairs or... Oh, he's off the boat. Okay, I see. We're gonna make a jump for it. Rah!
A job's a job, mate.
A job's a job. Alright, so we got island expeditions. And some Azerite. Yeah, buddy. Q for island expeditions, normal difficulty. Q my party for island expeditions. Read more about island expeditions. Your goal on the island expeditions, collect Azerite. A group of the opposing faction's forces will be collecting Azerite as well. The first group to 6,000 wins. Powerful creatures, Azerite nodes, treasure chests, allies in need of aid, and many more things will grant you Azerite. You and your party can see concentrated Azerite sources that are close to on your map. After several minutes, your Azerite detector will come online, showing you all the Azerite on the island. Shrines, foods, and objects around the islands may turn the tides in your favor. Some monsters on the islands are powerful, so watch out. So they have normal difficulty. I wonder if that means they're planning on turning it up to like heroic or mythic at some point. So you got a single player and a party. I'm gonna do a full legit one. I'm queued single player now. Oh, maybe it doesn't let me. That's all we get. It appears as though that's what it is there. Okie doke. I had some coins I picked up yesterday. Polished pet charms. Okay, never mind. Not much of a pets guy. Alright, so flight path. We're gonna get back out to that questing hub now that we have our PvP-ness enabled. We got the Rip and Tear, King of the Jungle, and Fresh Runes. So the name of the game is Rip or Rake. Wait a minute. Rake. Okay, yes, Rake. See, I always get these mixed up. Rake is the single claw. And I think this is what it is. Like, a rake in real life has multiple claws. It's like a rake, right? So you think the 3 claws is rake. And then Rip, you would think Rip is just like a single like tear, like a rip in something. So you see the single claw and you think, so that's just my thing, I guess. I'm probably the only one that worries about that. Blackheart Tonki, aka Super Killer Process. Hello. What's up, man? How's it going? I'm just complaining about these moves and the logic. Don't mind me. I'm heading out. I'm PvP enabled. I'm gonna go out into the world and do some questing and see if any Hordes want to bring it. So I think that the best way to be a good Horde player is to go Alliance and make the Horde play harder, because everybody knows that Horde equals greater than Alliance, and that's the truth. So I'm just gonna try to keep the Horde on their toes so they don't get stagnant. And I'm a pirate wolf. I mean, that's combining 2 great things. A pirate wolf. So, got that lantern there. Wagging his tail. That is interesting. He doesn't have a tail. He's a werewolf. I guess werewolves don't traditionally have tails, though. I don't know. Scoping the landscape out. Those clouds look interesting. This place, this entire zone, reminds me of Mists of Pandaria. What is that place called? Let's find out. Oh, in these zones too, there's these oh, I guess the map doesn't go that high. I can't even look at Mop. Well, it's in Azeroth. Here it is. Pandaria. Valley of the Four Winds. So this zone that I'm in is very much like Valley of the Four Winds, in my opinion. Now, something interesting, I think this is may just be for the PvP enabled guys. They're these Horde assassins. And I imagine you gotta watch out for them. Somebody was saying that there was a healer version of that. Cookie delivery. I may want to go down there and do that. Hold on. I'm gonna fly back to that other place and do this cookie delivery thing. How could you tell? He's like, not from around here, are ya? Well, how woo? How woo? I'm a werewolf. Philip Harrible. Philip Harrible. That sounds like something. You gotta watch Blizz. They sneak those things in on you. Like, I was joking around with Mike and Corey last night, and it was like, I was in Tirisgard, that little dock place that I was at, and before I flew out here, and there was a, I think I showed you guys on one of the previous streams, there was an NPC there named Ron Mahogany, and he had the title The Anchorman underneath him. So he's like a ship, pirate anchor guy. And his name was Ron Mahogany. I don't think I've ever been here. Oh, lockdown. Yeah, I think I have been here. I need to turn lockdown off because that's going to go off the whole dungeon if I don't. Look, tank's dead. Thought he could pull everything. Whoops. Guess that's not the case, right? Alright, so now we shouldn't get any lockdown announcements now. Alrighty, we're gonna start spreading our love around to everybody. Oh, double stack that, dang. Who else wants one of these? I want to name these moves, like I want to say, okay, I'm going to put a rip here and a rake there, but I'm almost afraid to because I'm naming them wrong. Excuse me. Much excuse. I don't need the instance map and I don't need the text there. Put the bug report there. There's something I've been wanting to do with this strata thing. I'm gonna see if I can pull that off while casually DPSing. Okay, streamer settings, tracker, strata, is there anything? Window strata low, let's make this high. There we go, so now it'll overlap. So that, to change that, to get it above the gargoyles, I had to change the window strata to high. And strata, I guess, is the layers, like you got different layers. A lower strata will be in the background, a higher strata is going to be more in the foreground and in the up close.
Beware.
Upheaval on me? Dear God, no. Okay, okay. Alright, we're gonna go King of the Jungle mode. And perfect timing it appears. Because everything got all sandy.
Beware.
Oh look, we're catching up to the Shadow Priest. Shadow Priest, huh? Interesting. You don't say, Mr. Shadow Priest. You don't say.
Beware.
Alright, let's try to do some serious deeps now. Serious numbers! He's enraged right now. I can actually take that off when he comes back out. Oh, I managed to aggro some more.
Beware.
Thank you, tank. You saved me.
Beware.
Great. Oh no. I don't know why. I guess one of them crabs still wanted me.
Beware.
I can't release just yet. I guess this is a boss fight, so not able to do that. So Shadow Priest, what Shadow Word Void? That's a new one. Not Shadow Word Pain.
Beware.
Vampiric Dot, that makes
Beware.
sense. Shadow Word Pain. There's Shadow Word Pain. Void Bolt. And then all the rest. That's cool. Now, how do I get to... Oh, here they are. Loot first, then DPS. Gotta have your priorities. Ow, ow, get off me. Who else wants some of this? I'm wasting my heal. I'm having to train myself to not heal after every... Because I got the predatory swiftness right now. So I'm tempted to heal, but I don't want to. I should get a macro for a regrowth focus target, so I can like just every time I heal the tank. But then there's also the question of how am I going to heal myself? Okay, so it looks like if you walk into those clouds, you pull everything. Now, I have done the dungeon where they do the lockout thing, like right from the rip at the beginning. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but when I first entered this dungeon, it was saying, beware, because lockout, or lockdown rather. That's a move that an NPC enemy will cast later on in the dungeon. And for some reason, DBM picks it up across the dungeon, so it'll broadcast it the whole time throughout this run. Having said that, I remember that from a dungeon, but I don't remember any of this so far in this dungeon. So I think these are the same dungeons that I ran before. I want to say I ran them all, but I don't recognize anything so far. We're running through the sewers. An interesting thing I found out last night regarding that, by the way, Corey and Mike were saying that if you start out Horde, you get a different set of dungeons initially than you do as an ally. So Alliance players have a different set of dungeons when they start out than the Horde do. And then as you level up, you start getting to where you can run each other's, the other factions' dungeons as well. But I know, like, if you're Horde, for the first few dungeons I ever ran, it was always that Zandalari temple place with the music that's really epic, but it repeats and it overlaps with itself as you run the dungeon more because of beta. But yeah, here on the ally side I haven't seen that dungeon at all, so it must be the case I need to get higher level and then I can see those and unlock those, which is kind of cool. I kind of like that. It reminds me, it's kind of a throwback to RFC and Stockades. Like Ragefire Chasm on the Horde side was only available to the Horde because it was in Orgrimmar, right? But Stormwind Stockades was only available to the Alliance because it was in Stormwind. Now, with the dungeon queuing system and all that stuff, most people probably wouldn't have even known that because you get automatically ported into the dungeons nowadays. But anybody that's had a friend that wants to, a friend that likes to show off how strong they are, knows of RFC and Stormwind Stockades. You usually got a buddy who's like level 40, and then he goes in and one-shots everything in RFC, and you're like, oh my god, he's so powerful! Look at all them things attacking him! So, you may be familiar with the location of those places, but I'm sure there's one or two people out there who've never actually did the run to a lot of these old world dungeons. That was another thing that Corey and Mike and I were talking about last night, was out there in, I guess it was Stormsong Valley, that place that I was just at before I zoned in here. There's a whole Quillbore area that's very reminiscent of the Tauren starting area, when you gotta go and you do just like your first initial quests and you meet the Quillbore as a Tauren. And also RFK and RFD, like Razorfin Downs and Razorfin Crawls, right outside both of those instances there's a whole bunch of Quillbore out there as well. So our healer was getting nuked and the tank didn't seem to care, so I came over here and started trying to stun lock a little bit. By stun lock I mean Mighty Bash, a 50-second cooldown. It's a stun you get from talents. And then Maim, the 5-point cool combo point finisher. I'm gonna try to spread the love with my dots. These are non-elite, so they're probably gonna die pretty quickly. I'm just gonna start biting then. And this Shadow Priest is rocking it. His name is Dark and Light. That's a pretty cool name. It's kind of long-winded though. Hey, Dark and Light, can you pass the salt? Dark and Light, you want to go hang out tonight? Hey, Dark and Light, your name is a mouthful. I'd probably call him DNL. Hey, DNL. And then that would probably turn into something else over time. Like Deanel. Hey, Deanel. Watery Dome, let's get rid of that. Salt Blast, that doesn't sound good. Keep your salt to yourself, buddy. We're gonna reapply that. I don't know if it's Rake or Rip anymore. Rip has multiple claws, Rake has one, apparently. I'm gonna post that to Reddit. I'm gonna be like, anybody else have a problem with Rake and Rip? Rick and Rape. That guy Rick, he's always raping. There we go. So I got stuns for days. It's kind of neat. Like I can go out of stealth and straight into like stunning them with my rake. And then I could go from there into a maim or a skull bash, or a mighty bash rather. That's cool. Watery Dome, I don't know. I don't want to see him get that off for some reason. I keep on interrupting it. I usually try to pick one ability that I don't like the way it looks. I usually go off the icon, depending on how the icon looks. If I have enough time to react, then I'll interrupt the one that I don't like. A lot of the times they'll have a spammable kind of like mages will just cast Frostbolt. And that spammable ability often doesn't do as much damage as their big cooldown ability. And most of the time, whenever you're interrupting a big cooldown ability, their cooldown is as long as your interrupt cooldown is. So if your interrupt cooldown is 15 seconds, oftentimes their big cooldown ability is about 10-15 seconds as well. So if you're interrupting the right one, you'll notice that it starts lining up with your interrupt. So you can interrupt each next time it needs to be interrupted. So I try to watch out for those specific abilities and also like the guys that are casting it. But sometimes you just have to let them get one off to notice how shitty it is. And then you focus on interrupting that specific mob that's casting that specific move. This is kind of my logic, my thought process as I'm running these dungeons. The dungeons. And this Shadow Priest is just lighting stuff up. He's 116. Got a gas mask on. Oh, that's a weird mog. Got like tentacles and stuff. Got some epics on. He's gotten some lucky rolls. When you get loot from like a quest reward or something like that, or even loot that drops off of bosses, this must be that watery dome. It has a chance to upgrade. It has a random chance, just like in Legion, like when you get a reward, there's a chance that it's going to upgrade to a higher item level, or even Titan Forge or War Forge or something like that. So that still exists here in BFA as far as I can tell. Pretty nice bonus every once in a while when you get it to happen. My deeps is doo-doo. I don't know if y'all are noticing this, but I'm not doing so hot. Oh no, my werewolf brother. Nah, brah, don't go to the dark side. Dispel now? I'm gonna leave that to the healer. He's gonna throw daggers. Hide! Ooh. I did it just now, did you see that? Oh, I'm missing an entire ability. I should be noob firing. That's probably why my damage is whack. So when noob fire falls off, I need to make sure I reapply that. Release the hounds! I'm gonna try to keep noob firing. Maybe that's the missing jelly. Look at my noob fire. It's actually helping. I gotta LOS this. Going behind here. How much was Moonfire doing there? That was my top ability? Oh my goodness. I guess I should have been Moonfiring from the start. The whole time I was missing like a big part of my rotation, I guess. Handcuff. No, you ain't handcuffing me, buddy. I may want to go into refreshing my rake. Yeah, this is very much stockades, guys. I don't know if you've noticed so far. Nah, bro. Ah, shit. Tab target fail. Just reapplied my rip to the wrong target. Oh, jeez. Noob fire. Noob fire. Noob fire. Noob fire. For the win. That's what I call that. Back in level 19 Twinking Battlegrounds, You get these guys that are twinked out druids casting moonfire spam on you, and they just they destroy you with just noob fire with that one ability. I've called it that ever since then. It's like, really? With the noob fire? Are you serious? That's how you're gonna kill me? By chasing me and instant casting that, what is it, magic damage dot? Lunar light burning me? Ragaga. So noob fire also generates combo points, so that's a pretty big deal. Probably why I was missing so much of my rotation there. This kind of gives me an extra button to push. It's magic damage too, so that has its merits. I wonder if I could... Probably don't want to be in this when it goes off. I was still in it when it went off. And we got some friends. Great. Alright, so... let's start spreading the love. King of the jungle, Ragaga. The king has returned. Transylvania. Dabadits dabadodo. I don't know where my combo points are, buddy. Can't talk like that whenever I'm fighting. Okay. Don't want to pull those. I'm not a huntard. I almost did. I almost pulled them. I was about to noob fire spam them. I wonder how this is I don't know, I feel like I could capitalize on that a little better somehow. Yeah, noob fire is hitting hard. Maybe I don't want to shred, maybe I want a moonfire. While stealth chance has a chance to crit strike. So maybe I should open with a stealth shred into some rips and rakes. I'm not even gonna try to differentiate. This is the one I'm trying to hit. Cannon. Okay. Let me hop into cannon. I am in shapeshift form. Let me get out of shapeshift form. Where's my shapeshifting? Can't get out of my shapeshift. Alright. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Pew 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 pew. I am the Uberist. Look at my DPS. So this is a Dead Mines callback here. I don't know if you guys have ran Dead Mines recently, but if you hop in the cannon, you can kill everything. And that's kind of what this is. Now I can't really get past that for some reason. It was just the angle. My camera angle is whack. Now I can't reach that, so I'm gonna get out of here. Now let's go kitty. Get a shapeshift out of that. We'll hop in this cannon. Alright, now. This is as far as I can go right there, guys. So these guys are the ones that are casting lockdown, by the way. I think it's these the Marines or the Flame Casters, I don't know.
Stand ready, man. They're coming. Check your fire. I'm looking at you, Flame Caster. If any of these Azerite munitions
They trying to kill me.
will all be dust.
They is trying to kill me. They killed me. Who cares? I still got to shoot the cannon. I thought it would kill the cannon first. Now, is there any way I can accept this? Oh no. I can't accept his res. Aw, jeez. Come on, buddy. Maybe it's because I'm still in the cannon. Can't, dude. Gonna reload UI. It wouldn't let me click the button to res for some reason. He's like, release. Ah, there we go. There we go. That worked. King of the Jungle mode activated. We're gonna go ham on this guy. Ham like a sandwich. I don't know about the swirlies. I think we want out of that, right? Maybe we should move this one and put it here. Well, thankfully I popped all my cooldowns and was able to. How's that nude fire? Let's refresh it. How's that rake? Let's refresh that.
Beware.
He's got that. Okay. Alright. We'll refresh all our dots. Had a free shred there. Use that.
Beware.
Got a noob fire. These are go. This is getting the corner. I love that sprint, because usually by the time I realize I need it, it's fast enough. It'll get me there. I really don't like gimmicky fights like that though. I'd rather just do some straight up deeps. But it's all good. It was still fun. Alright, I'm playing for keeps now, guys. I'm playing for keeps. I'm gonna beat this Shadow Priest. It's gonna happen.
Beware.
Okay. There's a cannon. I think that's my job.
Beware.
I was DPSing the cannon for some reason. Hop out of this. Haha, they see invis! Great! My plan worked perfectly!
Beware.
Come on!
Beware.
There's that lockdown. That's not the one you want, guys. Lockdown. When you first enter the dungeon, they're telling you about that ability. They're like, beware lockdown.
Beware. Beware.
Let's get a bite. And re-shred into a rake. Want to bite next again. I need to target something first if you didn't know. Ah, the way he talks. Oh shit. Alright, come on. King of the Jungle, shred, rake. We're gonna apply this. I don't know what to call these moves because I keep getting them mixed up. Rick, rape. I keep saying Rick and rape. Rake and rip. Rick, chill the f out, man. Beware, beware. Oh, our healer's going down. Don't die, buddy. Alright, I need to get another rip on him. It's rip, right? That's right, right?
Beware.
Massive blast, dodge
Beware.
attack. Sure. Don't mind if I do. Come on. With the correct dots. Come on. Don't let that rip fall off. There we go. Keep at him. Reply that one. Ragaga. So this way is a little bit slower for the energy regen, but it is comparable. Just as comparable. And now I'm refreshing my rip with each application of bite. Just really nice. I want to be able to rake. There we go. Keep them dots rolling, buddy. That Shadow Priest is try-harding really hard. Got him! Oh, the Shadow Priest. He was right there. He was right there in my grasp. That was a GG, though. Let's see, what did he do? Shadow Word Void, Mind Flay Void Bolt, Shadow Word Pain, Vampiric Touch. Okay. And then me, let's see what I was doing. Shred was most of my damage. Melee, Rip, Ferocious Bite, Rake, Moonfire, and Rake. Okay, so Rake has an initial damage and then a damage over time. Excuse me. Damage over time. I did get a sweet trinket though, so that's cool.
How can I help?
Please take me back? No. Not that way, I don't want to. If I leave the instance there, I'm gonna end up just right outside the dungeon. P Vega says, hi, Elude in Black. Oh, hi, Elude in Blackheart Tonki. What's up, P Vega? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream today. We're doing some Pirate Feral. It's pretty fun, but I'm getting a little mixed up. Okay, so we got a trinket. Cannonball Hurtler. Your attacks have a chance to deploy a cannon battery at your side, dealing fire damage divided evenly among enemies in a cone. So we're gonna replace our 210 trinket here, I think. Yeah, because that one has agility mastery. Okay, so now we got a cone effect that's gonna be applied as we're damaging. Make sure our Azerite gear, yeah, that stuff's all specced out. We need to get some higher level Azerite gear at some point. Dark and light, well done, buddy. I have to come back to doing them dungeons again. I'm gonna refresh. Alright, so it says we need to kill Etten. We need 8 Etten slain here. Usually with elites, there's some kind of a gimmick to, yeah, toss at them to confuse them. Okay, so this is the gimmick. We got a quest item that we use. And I guess we can use it in stealth. Yeah. Takes a bunch of hit points away and then he walks around aimlessly instead of damaging us the whole time, it looks like. Here's the cannon battery. Haha! That's cool. That's my trinket going off there. Okay, so I get it. Man, this fan is freezing me out right now. I'm gonna have to move that. Okay. Now, with the war mode enabled, I thought it was, I was under the impression that even when you join dungeons you would have access to those extra abilities. Apparently that's not the case, because that last dungeon, all them abilities were, oh, he can interrupt it, that sucks. Alright, he's confused, we got our heal. I'm gonna moonfire him again, bite again. I almost want to just make it to where every time I bite I refresh the cooldown of my whatchamacallit. That's Sabertooth instead of Brutal Slash. Bite always refreshes the duration of Rip. I'm gonna do that. Often when I AoE, Brutal Slash isn't a big, I think it is a big contributor of DPS, but I think Rake can be just as useful. Swipe rather. And I think even in bear form, yeah, swipe works in bear form as well. So that kind of makes me want to go back to, let's go back to Guardian Affinity. With balance, we get Star Search, Lunar Strike, just 3 more yards on our abilities. I don't know. We'll try it this way. I need to shut this fan off though. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna get right back into it. I just need a short, quick AFK to warm up a second. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, Etten. We're confusing him. And then that took like 20% of his health away. That's not bad. Dotting him up and taking him down. Get out of here with your boulder toss. We'll stun him. Ragaga. Yeah, let's bite. I hesitated. I needed to figure out what I was doing next. I do feel a little energy starved whenever I'm running with this. Okay. Yeah, I was saying earlier, the Brutal Slash versus the Swipe. What's cool about Brutal Slash is it's 3 charges that hit like a freight train, and then you gotta wait for the charges to come back. What I like more is just having the spammable Swipe. Because, I don't know if you saw, but when my Omen of Clarity was proccing just now, it makes the cost of Swipe, Thrash, and even Brutal Slash free. But the problem with having a free Brutal Slash is when you run out of charges, you're waiting for those charges to come back up. So like there's a little bit of a AoE downtime. That's usually when I start tab target raking, and that last run I was tab target moonfiring. Which I guess can kind of like solve that downtime, but I'm still sitting there waiting on my energy, so it doesn't feel very good to do that. I don't know. I'd prefer actively being able to do something the whole time. Like right now I'm kind of energy starved. It's not fun. Maybe that's something with maybe it's because I'm using Moonfire. Maybe Moonfire's sucking my energy. Could be that this is an elite and he's just a little bit more tanky, so he's not dying as quickly as most mobs would. And to be fair, I could be flower bombing him again and disorienting. I think even my opener is a little off, because if I just open with the flower bomb, I can't get the benefit of stealth enhancing my shred. While stealth, shred deals 50% increased damage and has a chance to crit, has a double the chance to crit rather. So I really do want to open up with the shred, or I can open up with the rake and stun him for 4 seconds. So stealth is very much part of the Druid's shtick a little bit. Get up here. Alright, so I'm gonna open with the shred. And then Moonfire, Rake. Now we're gonna... Oh, okay, so I guess we can't be getting hit while we're doing this. Yeah, we got a little break to do that. And then he's going down a little bit faster now too. We don't need to ever reapply our rip anymore because we have the talent that does it automatically when we bite. It was, we would do the reapplying the rip whenever he's below 20% health when we bite, but I don't know if y'all are seeing this, but this, I don't know, it's like screen tear or frame rate or something like that's happening. Rah. Oh, did he interrupt my shit? Get him, get him, get him, get him. Okay, let's stun him. Then we'll use the bag. Jeez. Okay, and bite to Yeah, I think I like that better. Biting to refresh rip. That feels kind of good. How many of those do we need? 2 more. Let's go get the last 2 of these. You, buddy. Oh, and I have my talent active. I need to remember that. There's really no point in that talent, come to think of it. Well, dang. Trying to figure this out, guys. Here's my stun. Alright. Quick heal. Go straight into nuking him down. Another heal. Yeah, rip and tear. Maybe I should open with that then. If I'm stealth, does it do anything fancy? Here, we'll just open with the shred, rip and tear. Now he's got both of those on him. New fire. We can stun him, do the bag. Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, that guy didn't get a chance to touch us at all, hardly. And that was 7k DPS there, so that was a better one of those that we took down. To give you an idea, so we just did those 8. I'm gonna stealth, I'm gonna show you. The last one I really messed up. That was 5.4k DPS on the last Etten, previous to the one that just died. The one that just died was 6.9k. So normally I'm doing like 4 to 5k per Etten, and then just from what I figured out there with applying rip and tear and using my abilities a little bit more appropriately, I jumped up almost 2 points, or from about 5k to 7k. It's a pretty big jump just doing your rotation right. Okay, current. Didn't mean to reset that, but oh well. I need to find a place for this bug report. I'll put it behind my picture. Here we go. Yeah, now y'all won't even have to worry about seeing that. I think I know why I'm having the frame rate thing, or what I was telling you. It seems like I'm tearing or whatever. The music I have in the background is actually a YouTube playlist. That might be the case. That might be what the issue is. I almost feel like restarting the client because of its jumping. So Grokfist up there, I need to get to him. I think it's around this way. Go travel. That was weird. Kind of took me out of travel form there. Get around this guy real quick. This dude's gonna see me. Don't see me, please. So Grokfist, release a swarm of angry bilge rats. Can only be used in the spruce wood. We're in the spruce wood. We're gonna do our opener into this, releasing the swarm. Release the swarm! I can't use anything like that. He's afraid of the bilge rats, that's cool. I got a little bit of a cooldown so I can do that again. Oh shit. Soon as it comes back up, I might want it again. Let's put a defensive up. I think we've already used one so far. Yeah, we got him. Cannonball hurdler supported by cannon fire. That's so cool, that cannon thing. I like it. And it looked like a pirate too, so that's awesome. It's awesome. Why the judderiness? Is it juddering for you guys too? Looking pretty bad for me. I like this sprint because I can jump off of cliffs real well. I get some distance. Going off this way. So Rip and Tear is pretty okay whenever I can remember to use it. You know, actually come to think of it, I want to put that on there. I want my maim to be up there. I don't need chicken on my bar anymore. Reverse right there. 7. Looking at my mouse right now, like where's that button at? I got this, I don't know if y'all have ever seen my mouse. I got this like a gaming mouse here. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's got all the buttons on the side. It's kind of like a Naga. All these lights, those are buttons. So I was trying to figure out where 7 was, because thinking about moving my rebirth there. But 6 is okay. That's where I need it. I like using the top row of those buttons more, because you got like 1, 2, 3. They're vertical. I prefer using the horizontal. So horizontal is 3, 6, 9, and 12. Just feels more natural for me to reach my thumb up. It's almost like I'm hitting a trigger or something. So it's kind of okay. I don't know if y'all saw that. When I initiated combat, one of the cannons fell down right here. It was facing this way. But as he moved and I moved, another cannon appeared here and was facing this way. So that trinket makes the cannon just follow you wherever you go. It places a new one each time you need it. That's pretty cool. I like that. GG Blizz, well done with that. Now let's go. Ooh, repair. Don't mind if I do. That last dungeon I died. So I'm still trying to figure out if the main hand held in offhand, the fist weapon and held in offhand is better or stronger than having just the staff. This thing boasts 45 damage per second for the staff. And the fist weapon says 47 damage per second. But I lose out on my main stat, like agility. There's only 42 agility on the fist weapon. Whereas with the staff, there's 61 agility. 92 stamina, 63 stamina, plus 78 stamina. So I get more stamina, but less agility. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Wrist, 259. Or feet, 259, replacing 245s on either. So which has the most agility? This is 57 agility with crit. This is 76 agility with versatility and mastery. That'll replace haste, so yeah, let's do the boots. And they upgraded, nice. They're 267s now. Lucky. Alright, and that goes up to 82 agility. Very nice. And versatility is always great for single target damage. So that's kind of what I'm... Ding! 117. So we're 3 levels from max now on Elude here. Awesome. Alright, I'm going to go to the next town over here. Was that an inn, actually? Is that... No, it's not. Okay. Is there an inn? Yes, there's an inn here. Let me restart this client because this tearing thing is bothering me. Make sure there's no graphical option that I need to adjust. Sun shafts high, let's disable sun shafts. I like particle density. Depth effects, we're going to disable that. Lighting quality low. I don't like outlines. Environmental detail and ground clutter can go somewhere. So Now, I'm going to restart the client. Give me a second. I'm going to give y'all that to look at there. And I'm going to exit game here. I should be rested. No, I'm not rested where I'm at. Who cares? I'm just going to exit. I'm standing right on an innkeeper. It says not rested. Okay. Now I'm coming back online. There we are. There's Elude. Oh, I can faction change him. Do I wanna? Do I wanna? Cause we could go Tor. We could go troll. Oh man, I've always wanted to troll Druid. Or we could go High Mountain Torrid. Ah, don't do it to me, Blizz. Why y'all trying to tempt me like this? Oh, I don't want to. I just made friends on the Ally last night. To be fair, they did say they have Horde characters. Why? I want to be Ally. If I could actually make Elude Stalwart Ally and then Elude the Horde, I think I probably would. Ah, damn you, Blizz. Why? Why do you tempt me? I always try to use that because, you know, in retail, like, you have to pay for that shit. You have to pay to change your faction and stuff like that. They try to give it for free on the beta. It's like, oh, I need to. No, don't do it. Alright, I think we're a little better now. Oh, I think I noticed the judder. Hold on. Alright, flying over. We're going to go over to the next town over. Deadwash in Stormsong Valley. Yar. Yar, I be a pirate. Yar. Hawoo. Hawoo, I be a what is it? A werewolf pirate. Yar. Yar. Hawoo. I'm like, have you ever seen those t-shirts where they got the wolf and there's like the stars in the background and stuff? Here, I bet you I can find it for you guys. Wolf meme stars t-shirt. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I'm like this wolf here. That's totally what I'm like. Here, let's open it in a new tab. This is me, guys. I'm this wolf. I'm the hawoo. that's what Elude is there. He's one of those wolves. Because he casts noob fire all the time. I don't know if y'all have ever noticed this, but there's this really sweet quality of life thing that I really appreciate every time I see it. Whenever you log out and back in, I don't know if you've ever been in queue and got DC'd or logged out and logged back in, or even changed characters and then changed back. You're not removed from queue anymore. So you can actually restart your computer and still be remained in queue. I think for the duration of that queue, you're in queue. So that's a pretty nice quality of life change in my opinion. Oh, I was watching videos about this yesterday. Look, they have the communities features, guys. Hey guy. Hey guy. Did you know this? They got the communities feature. So I can join or create a community. So I could create a World of Warcraft community on the Alliance, or I can create a Blizzard group, which, like, they give you options, but I don't know why you would do anything but just the Blizzard group, because that's all encompassing. That'll also do what the other one does, right? So let me see. Let me make sure. So if I create a World of Warcraft community, this is for the Alliance side. I can it says it's great for in-game friends, invite Alliance characters from any realm, and calendar and quick join support. So it's as if you're creating a guild, really, with the World of Warcraft community, where it's faction based, and this is all encompassing for all servers. So anybody on any server can join this, and it's as if you are in the same guild across servers. You can create events on a calendar, you can invite friends, and you can run dungeons and stuff together just with this. But then there's also create a Blizzard group. Now this one says great for cross-game friends, so like any of you that play Diablo or Heroes of the Storm or StarCraft, you'll also be able to be a part of this group. But you can invite any player, members join as their battle tag. So as your battle tag, that's across all the Blizzard platform games, like I was just saying. But that also can be Horde and Alliance. So you could have any friends from any servers, even if you are just playing World of Warcraft, Horde and Alliance be a part of a group. So, like, in my opinion, this is better. And I mean, maybe there's a reason why it's not, but as far as I can tell, I'm going to create a Blizzard group. It's going to be called Elude Stalwart Gaming. The short name is ESG. Community description. This is Elude Stalwart has created an extension of his live stream community and has opened up invites to all who are interested in being a part of I got an eyelash or something. Invites all who are interested in being a part of World of Warcraft live stream and video producing community. You do not need a channel to be a part of content creation. Just join. Oh, okay, so there is a character limit. We found the character limit. Now let me rephrase that a little better. This community is an extension of the Elude Stalwart gaming community. The Elude Stalwart, let's say, live stream and video community. There we go. Anyone that is a part of the YouTube / Twitch / Discord, anyone that's a part of the YouTube, Twitch, or Discord, I don't know really what's the name. It probably doesn't matter as hard as I'm thinking, but I'm still trying to make it seem like everyone's invited. Anyone part of the YouTube, Twitch, and Discord is welcome to join. Let's just say that. Welcome to join. And group with friends. There we go. And then we can change the icon. So we got WoW, StarCraft. There's supposed to be a pretty good selection of icons here. We want something that looks like Elude Stalwart's channel. So I don't want to say Horde because there are some allies. Oh, so we got some weird Heroes of the Storm icons. A lightning bolt. A skull, maybe the skull. Bomb. Yeah, I don't know. Something that's Elude Stalwart. This kind of looks kind of like the Black Spirit kind of theme that I've been going with. Let's do the skull here, I think. There's a penny. Maybe the castle too, because we got the Stalwart Vanguard. I should mention the Stalwart Vanguard in the description as well. And that, what comes to mind whenever I say Stalwart Vanguard is a shield. Is there any shield or something that I could put? There's just like a green icon here, huh? This is a sword. I might just go with this skull. I know that's the guy from Overwatch. But that's also like the Grim Reaper style guy, right? If I'm not mistaken. The one that like disappears in the shadows and stuff like that. Here's a coffee. Coffee? Yeah, let's go with that one. Anyone that is part of the YouTube, Twitch, Discord, Stalwart. Here, I'll type in Stalwart Vanguard. Stalwart Vanguard is welcome to join and group with friends. Create community. So we have ESG, Elude Stalwart Gaming, is active. Now we need to invite people to it. Right now we just have us. Now this is going to be more relevant whenever there's more people on your friends list that you can send invites. Here's a link. So copy link options. Okay, expires never. Unlimited uses, and then we'll generate a new link. So this one. Alright guys, so we got that active now. So let me go here to announcements. At everyone, the Elude Stalwart Gaming community has been created. I did this using the communities feature in BFA beta. Everyone is welcome to join. Yep, send that now. So now we just announced the Elude Stalwart Gaming community is now active and live. And anybody here in chat, if y'all want to see that. No! Okay, somebody else declined. I thought that was me. I was like, I thought I had more time. So that's how you join the community, guys, right there. And I'm going to put that in my description as well. Let me just highlight this entire post. But we have ourselves a gaming community. It would be cool. I mean, I don't know if this is actually going to transfer over to BFA when it becomes live, or if I'm going to have to create a new community and have everybody rejoin again. That would be kind of annoying. I know anything that's just a couple extra clicks or button presses is something you usually want to avoid. Where can we put this? I've created a new community in BFA that everyone is welcome to join. And then I'll fancify that a little bit later. Alright, cool. That's there. Okay, check the description in the video, guys. I popped it in there. So, we got the ESG gaming community now. Sweet. No friends that we've made in BFA are online right now. Most of those guys, they're on kind of like later hours that I've noticed. I've been toying with the idea of streaming at later times. I'm gonna join instance chat. I always want to join the instance chat as well if I can remember what's going on. I'm out of range. I am ohm on energy. I'm one of those werewolves on that t-shirt, I swear. It's happening. Maybe I should be using my instant casts because stuff is kind of getting nuked right now. Oof. I don't really know what to do for AoEs. I can swipe and spread dots. I don't know. Maybe I should just be focusing on finishing. Swiping and finishing. Let's just do that. Swipe, 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 finish. Swipe, swipe, swipe. And then maybe single targets focus on... Oh look, we got more. I didn't realize there was some back there. Sorry. I'll interrupt that shit. He's trying to heal. Need to get ourselves some AoE bleed going. Yeah, it seemed like I was doing better whenever I was spreading the love with the dots. Man, perpetual combat. This is interesting. I don't have a target. I don't know, it felt like with the Paladin, any combination of talents that I used kind of worked together, or I can make it work together. But the reverse seems to be true with the Druid here. Alright, so for this pull, I'm going to focus on single target until I get a free Omen of Clarity proc. And when I get Omen of Clarity, I'll use an AoE ability. We'll bite and refresh that. Pete Vegas says, be back later. ZK Crunchy says, hi, what up? What's up, ZK Crunchy? Not much, man. I'm doing this beta. I'll see you in a bit, Pete Vega. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. I'm trying to learn how to kitty in BFA here. I'm trying different combinations of talents and abilities and really kind of lost. I'm learning it kind of new. I'm finding that Moonfire is actually worth its salt and damage, which is surprising because normally Noobfire is like not a very hard hitting ability. Interrupt that stuff. Alright, so now I'm just worried about refreshing Moonfire before it falls, like just now, and movement speed's off cooldown, so, or on cooldown, so I wouldn't be able to get around really quick there. See, I'm a lot better single target. I need to figure out what my thing is for AoE. Kind of sad that literally nothing changed to Kitty so far. I wouldn't know actually. I have done a little bit of Kitty and Legion, but compared to that, this is different. Like I've already noticed differences. But maybe it's the same as it's always been. Outside of just recently, I've never really given Kitty a whole go. It's really like still, you know, rip and rake stacking. They have brutal slash instead of swipe. I was spec that way for a while, but I didn't like that brutal slash was only 3 charges. I'd often still be able to AoE, but waiting on those cooldowns for the most part on that. You've been playing it since MOP. Oh, so it's still pretty much the same since MOP, are you saying, or just from Legion? I mean, their talents they're interesting. I could probably go more AoE focused if I wanted. I had something that was working, but I'm trying something different. I know Moonfire hits like a freight train. I'm gonna try to get that on everybody. And I kind of told myself I was gonna use my free charges on swiping and stuff. Yeah, I'm just not very strong compared to this arcane mage. Jeez. You can't keep up if they're doing all the damage. Just from Legion, Mop Feral was great, but it seems like Feral has less buttons than BFA. Yeah. You could spec towards less buttons, but you could also get more buttons. Like, the last tier I was running with Feral Frenzy for a while. Brutal Slash just replaces your swipe, so that's not an extra button. You can get Savage Roar, that's an extra button. What else? Tiger Dash. Tiger Dash is cool. I really like Tiger Dash. That's new as far as I can tell. Oh shit. I could have Tiger Dashed out of that. I'm trying to do well, but this run, I'm not able to keep up with this arcane mage. He's too crazy. Okay. Lady came out of nowhere. Still in combat somehow. With what though? Did somebody make a rat mad somewhere? This guy. Why is he after me? What did I do? I did nothing to you. Will that let me out of combat? Okay, now I'm out of combat. Alright, let me go back to how I was, because this is kind of different. That. Balance affinity, no. Predator, Tiger's Fury, yes. I got rooted back here, but I'm still not in combat. Oh, I stepped in a trap, I see. Okay, so now we're a little bit more competitive, I think. It's almost essential having your stuff go on cooldown. Or what was I saying? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just realizing I can't use Moonfire. I'm gonna kill myself or pull out of form. Okay. You're gonna see a real go at it here. I have threat? How do I keep getting threat? I don't understand. Okay, that guy died. Oh, the tank died too. Well, shit. I don't know how many groups I've ran where they just wipe on that pull every time. Yeah, who pulled? It better not kick me. First hit, Cannonball, Hurdler, Elude? Seriously? That was me? How did I hit? Is it my trinket? Is it my trinket? I'm not pulling, but stuff keeps coming for me. I think it's this cannonball hurdler. See, it's right here, and it's facing that way right now. If that's the case, I need to get rid of this trinket. Watch, this guy's gonna get wrecked because those things do a lot of damage initially.
Run away, little girl.
I got wrecked. Why? Just a one shot. Look at this. Power shot, 72k. I got 53k hit points. Is it? We have to separate them. Does the pug have something to do with this boss? I've seen groups do that before the boss and it goes smoother. So right before we lead up to that boss, there's this little, it's a dog. You let people out of a cell cage and you get pirate hats. And I think with the pirate hats, it makes it to where one of those guys doesn't attack you. So I think this guy over here has something to do with how we're going to be successful. I can't take them when... That way, I'll let another tank join. Good luck. Instantly replaced. So we got Brewmeraller. Barrel Frenzy is a weaker version of the current artifact weapon ability. Barrel Frenzy. This one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was doing that one for a bit. I don't know, it feels clunky when I try to use it. Howdy. Yeah, because the artifact weapon says you hit something like 15 times, right? Man, these guys can AoE. I'm not going to keep up with that. He's pulling another group over there. Okay, here we go. Getting out of that mess. So right now I'm in that situation where I got a free Omen of Clarity, but no AoE to use it on. Alright, someone hit the pug already. Let's get this guy next. Kind of wasted a combo point there. Don't judge me too harshly on my kitty abilities. Ugh. Oh, it looks like we got a group from up top as well now. Now I have that Blood Talons, so when I regrowth, my next two abilities are gonna do 20% increased damage. So now I need to train myself to use that regrowth more often again. Okay. Now this guy has the key. I think you have to do this gimmick before that boss unless you're like a really geared group. Now we release Otis. He gives us some hats.
You did it! I knew me pooch would help out. Man's best friend. As promised, here's some official Cutwater Corsair regalia.
This sprint is awesome.
Respectable criminal.
You slow down substantially after the initial burst though.
Now, if you don't mind, I'll take me leave before me absence is noticed.
So by getting the hat, wearing regalia of a Cutwater Corsair, somehow it makes it to where this guy doesn't attack you, but he's attacking that guy. I don't know.
Run away, little girl.
That smash hurts really bad. Grape shot. Ooh, I just ate one of those. So as soon as somebody gets a cannon over their head, I'm gonna go help out with that. Or a barrel, rather.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Yeah, it's much easier to just manage rip and rake. It gets a little bit more hairy when you're trying to do moon fires in between though.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Someone's getting the blackout barrel. There it is.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Okay. He's doing like a cone effect knockback. Okay, so don't stand in front of him. Alright, so much easier once you get the captain's hat. And yeah, Captain Jolly doesn't attack you. The fact that he does seems to be a bug whenever the tank runs in and he gets hit by that guy. But they don't benefit from having the three of them together buff. They get this like some sort of a buff whenever they're all three together that increases all the damage they deal and stuff. Somebody's looking at me. Wonder what that's about. I'm really liking Tiger's Fury coming up too after something that has my bleeds on it dies. I don't think I can live without those. Alright. Some big AoE coming out. Yeah, we're a little bit more competitive now that we're back the other way. It's my cannonball. That's my trinket. I saw it that time. Okay, that's a good trinket, but I can't use it. Cannonball Hurdler, can't do that. So FYI, anybody that gets that Cannonball Hurdler trinket, you're running dungeons, you're gonna be huntard pulling. Pulling like a huntard. So now with this spec, I'm actually competing with that mage single target. I still have to hone in my AoE. AoE gets kind of chaotic. I'm supposed to maintain Thrash, and then I'm supposed to buff my Brutal Slashes, then Brutal Slash. And then I'm supposed to also be combo point finishing for my buff. And maintaining Rake on as many targets as possible, and Rip on as many targets as possible. So it's kind of a lot to track. I mean, even if they don't have a whole lot of moves, like you're saying, ZK Crunchy, there's still a lot to manage and track. I mean, if you've been playing Feral since MOP, it's probably no news to you, or nothing new to you. But for me, just kind of like approaching this class, I've leveled him to 7 levels like this, and with this spec at least, it's kind of a lot. I'm not using that honor talent. Oh, yes I am. So I'm also war mode enabled, so I gotta keep in mind outside of dungeons, there's this stuff going on. Fresh Wound, King of the Jungle, Rip and Tear. Rip and Tear is where you can apply Rake and Rip to a target every minute for 60 energy. It just automatically applies both. And then this one, every time you have Rip on an enemy, my damage and movement speeds increase by 3% up to 15. Let's get this guy. Wait. Piggy. Yeah, he got him. I've never caught that pig. Every time I try, I just fall on my ass. They caught a pig! He's like, eh, look at that! They caught a pig. From the sewers of Freehold. The mage is nuking. If y'all want to know what's strong, here you go. Arcane Explosion spam, Arcane Barrage. That's how you win as a mage. Oh shit. I wanted to start in stealth, but 'twas not meant to be. Get over there. I really need to, there we go. I'm letting dots fall off because I'm bad. Alright, we got our blood talents for the next 30 seconds. Hopefully the boss comes out before then. You can hear the Karazhan music going on in the background. I know, right? Pretty cool. I've got a community going, so any of y'all that want to join a community using the communities feature, check the description below. There's a link you can go to that will allow you to join this guild and communities. I want to get more people in it so I can kind of see what it is, see what it's about. We'll see though.
Run away, little girl.
Sharknado. I'm just going to burn a defensive. I'm going to stay in. Then I can self-heal through it. Shark toss near me. Watch out for that. Sharknado, again, burning and defensive, just gonna stay in. Still can't compete with Arcane Blast, 85% of the mage's damage. But, I mean, I'm not mad. I actually think that's how Arcane Mages should play. I mean, that's exactly what you expect whenever you roll an Arcane Mages. Something simple, straightforward, nukes. Glass cannon, the glass cannon. I would like to be a little bit more competitive on the damage end, but my gearing and my specking probably isn't up to snuff. I don't know enough about the Druid, and I haven't been focusing a whole lot on just crit or mastery. I've been kind of spread between them, so if I stack just exclusively crit gear, I bet you it'd be a different story. But I wouldn't even know how to actually do that. Come over here. Painful motivation. Oh, let's get out of that stuff. Okay, so we got an Iron-Tide officer. I'm gonna try to do arcane mage damage. No, they just kill it too fast. It's not that I'm weak, it's just that they're killing it before I can do all the damage I can do. Damn. These guys are not playing. Oh, I thought I got out. That was close. Should probably be focusing the casters, no? Oh, don't pull the boss. I'm just gonna save some combo points for the next pull. Alright, here we go. We're finna do it to him.
Beware.
I'm toying with buffing rakes and ferocious bites. Trying to see how those work out. So here's a buffed ferocious bite for you. I didn't see how much damage that was. So there's a buffed rake. I'd imagine it's each dot tick is 20% more substantial. Kind of makes me wonder if I should be buffing Rip with Blood Talons and Rake with Blood Talons to have those fully, you know, more oomph dots bleeding over time. That's it. Alright, thank you. See you later, folks. Yep, okay. So I ended up ultimately going back to the spec I was at because either I don't know how to play the other specs or in the dungeons it's like harder to pull off. I don't know. Out in solo, it's a little bit slower, the damage. I don't know. I'm gonna have to put some more work into Feral because I'm still very much learning it. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up today's episode of Elude Stalwart playing World of Warcraft. Battle for Azeroth, that is. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It was good to see you, Pete Vega, ZK Crunchy, Super Killer Pro, those of you talking in chat. Until next time, farewell. Later, guys.
got the coin?